What's up, faithful? Welcome to the 49ers You've Got Mail podcast presented by Delta Dental. I'm Lindsay Polaris, and today I am joined by a couple of people from our defensive backfield. We've got safety Ji'Ayir Brown and cornerback Deommodore Lenoir. But during this podcast, we will call you Tig and Demo. So Let's start there. Where did the nicknames come from?
So my nickname came from I had so many nicknames though. Oh, you saying where Demo came from?
Demo, and then we'll go to Hyena as well because you've got two popular ones.
Okay, so Demo came from the mother of my child. She gave me that name because her mom couldn't pronounce my name, so she was just call him Demo. And then after that, everybody just started calling me Demo.
Kind of stuck.
Yeah. And then CU, he was like Corey Underland, like my rookie year. My coach, he was like, I'm not calling you Deommodore. He was like, I'm just telling you that right now because I can't pronounce that every time. And then I'm like, it's cool because I don't want you to call me that. I don't even like that name for, like.
It's a really proper name. It's
a
good name. It's a proper name.
It's a great name.
Like, I like it now because, because of y'all. But I really don't like it.
So when you introduce yourself to people, do you automatically tell them Demo, Hyena?
Yeah.
Like, when does Hyena come into the conversation?
Hyena only come into conversation, like, when I put on cleats.
Okay.
Because, that's why I feel like I got to be a hyena.
Tig, what about you?
Oh, my God.
TIG, man, came from
Me?
Man, it came from my mother when I was a couple months old. She got it from Winnie the Pooh, Tigger the Bouncing Tiger. So she used to call me Tigger, you know what I mean? And as I got older, we just started calling me Tig, and it kind of stuck. So I had the name before I was even 1 year old, and that's, nobody really calls me Ji'Ayir unless you don't know me.
Do you introduce yourself as Tig?
Depends on where I'm at.
Okay.
Depends on who I'm around. Around a bunch of my peers, I'm going to say Tig.
Everybody in this building calls you Tig.
Yeah, everybody in this building call me Tig.
All right. So since the last time each of you has been on the podcast, a lot's happened. Tig, you became a starting safety, made a Super Bowl run as a team, a lot of new faces in that DB room. How would you describe the last 8 months?
It's been a grind, with just building the camaraderie within the guys. I would say, because when you just first meeting people, you don't really know you don't really know the limits. I would say, because you like to have fun, we like to joke around. You like to talk, I feel like all that plays a part into playing together.
Right.
Just building that brother trust, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna never let nobody mess with my brother. So I feel like with us, we had to build that at first, and that was all through training camp, and came down to some part of the season. But I feel like now we we like that now. I'm saying we way closer.
You're 4 seasons in, and you are one of the guys that's been here the longest. Talk about some of those new faces in that room. What are the personalities that you guys welcomed in during the offseason and the draft?
I would say we got a real serious group. Everybody is. I'm the only jokester.
I was gonna say not you two.
Oh yeah, I mean he not real serious. But I would say we got a real serious. Everybody is
outside.
I'm getting this done. I'm ready to do this.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. I would just say you feel me? Everybody wouldn't open up to each other because they was so focused. I'm focused on me. But this is a team. We together. We got to do this. I can't do this without him.
Right.
He can't do this without me. We have to be together.
Some of those new faces: Renardo Green, Malik Mustafa, Iraq Yassin. How do you break the ice with those guys if they are all business? How do you welcome them to the group?
All right.
Oh, really? How I did it, I would just, I'll just make everybody laugh. We gonna laugh together. It ain't ever gonna be oh, we just coming to work because we gotta come to work. We gonna be happy coming to work.
Right.
We gonna cheer each other up. You know, we're gonna make each other laugh. We're gonna coach each other. We're gonna like real brother stuff. Like I would say that's how I look at it.
Little RG, man. RG came into the room, man. He ain't said a word for like 2 weeks straight.
He is very quiet.
Super quiet, man. But just being around him more, you know, he a guy who got to get, you know, warmed up to you, you know, comfortable.
Yeah.
And now, you know, he talked just as much as we do. You know,
Yeah.
he in the huddle break. He broke down the huddle today. You know, he said some wise words to the team. So he been, you know, getting more confidence around the guys and, you know, starting to voice his opinion more, which is good. You know, so that's how we've been coming along as a group.
You talk about Renardo Green, Malik Mustafa, big week for them in week 6. They each got their first career interceptions.
Yeah.
How hyped were you guys for them?
Oh yeah, I was hyped.
Turned
you know,
up.
because I ain't get my first interception until I want to say year 2. So to come in and get an interception as a rookie, like I had the I was blessed to watch, you know, Huff be able to play as a rookie, him and AT and them make plays. So I was like when he got his first interception, I was happy for him. You know, I was happy. I was like one of the first people down there to the end zone when he got it. Him and Mustafa, you know, because it's like breaking that ice. You know, like now that you see you can do it, let's see how many more plays you can make.
Right.
Stack the plays. One of my favorite parts of just watching every time somebody in the DB room gets an interception are the celebrations. How do those come together? Because they're always very creative.
Wait, which one?
We all
we
just
gotta
go to
come.
the end of the end zone, and it's something different every time.
We've been working on that lately.
Yeah.
We've been
Lately,
working on that.
lately, like at the walkthroughs, we be like, all right, we're gonna do this week. But like a couple of them been just like natural, just like
Freestyle.
celebrate.
Ji'Ayir, I want to go back to the moment that you got your first big opportunity. It also came during your rookie season, week 11. Huff goes down with an ACL tear, and you've got to jump in mid-game. How do you process that big opportunity as it's happening?
Man, I was waiting on that since week 1. You know, like I wasn't getting in, which is unusual for me. You know, it was kind of tough, you know, being in that role, you know, but I kind of just bought into it and, you know, tried my best to help the guys while they was out there, you know, still trying to be a leader off the field, you know, as well. But when I got that op, you know, I was already prepared for it, you know. I was already watching the film. I was already going through my plays and everything. So when I got out there, it was kind of just, you know, let's play football. You know, I finally get my opportunity to show the world.
Almost had 2 interceptions in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Fred
remember
Warner
that.
snagged the second one.
Yeah, I let him have it, you know.
I remember that
let
one.
him have it.
I remember that game.
That won't
That
happen
was
again,
crazy.
though, man.
That was a crazy game
That was.
because when Huff went out, I was like, bro, whoa. I'm like, Huff out. All right, we got Tig in. So I'm like, so I go up to Tig. I'm like, let's go. This is what you've been waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm telling you that first play, I for sure, it was probably a run, huh, when you got in. He filled that C gap so fast. I
Yeah.
came up to you after the game. I was like, oh my God. I said, you was feeling that.
Downhill.
Like, all
We
right,
was
for sure.
downhill.
So then that, you know, that just bring confidence. Like, all right, you know, the rook, you know, he out here.
Hey, you know who give me all the like energy in the world, man? Dre Greenlaw.
Oh yeah, Dre.
When Dre Greenlaw play, man, like he is the spark, man. Like he different. You know, he different. Like when Dre Greenlaw
I feel
plays,
bad for wherever running back.
like go the Greenlaw way. Like honestly, like
Like
he could shut a whole
when he
side
get
down.
back,
Oh man, it's gonna be bad.
What is the difference between Dre in the game, Dre on the sidelines encouraging you guys? Because he's been there all season.
It ain't the same.
Yeah, it ain't the same. In game, you don't know, baby D.
Yeah,
You don't know, baby D.
yeah. In the game,
The energy
man,
level takes it up a
man,
notch.
In the game,
Game
he
is
different.
like, it's like I gotta get like him.
yeah, right.
I'm not looking right if I don't look like him.
right. I gotta match his energy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Demo, your big opportunity, you really popped off second season in the playoffs. I want to know, your story is unique. You were a 5th rounder, and now you're a lockdown corner. How'd you do it?
It was really just, you know, believing in myself. I feel like me not playing my rookie year, I kind of like doubted myself, and then I moved to Arizona, and I feel like that's when I became a hyena, because when I moved to Arizona, I was moving out there just, just to get away, just for the off season, but I really locked in and start really diving into film and was like, I'm trying to be more than what I am, when I get back. I'm trying to, like, when I come back, I need the coaches to be like, it's noticeable that you're a different player. Like,
Was it just the film study, or did you also start taking care of your body a little bit differently?
nah, it was just a film study, to be honest. I felt like I was always been the most athletically gifted person, so I never like looked at film and stuff like that to be like, I didn't think it would make me like, get a step ahead or whatever. Like, I used to always just be like, man, I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm fast. Well,
I can
not
wing
bigger,
it.
but I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I know how to play. Like, I'm just like I'm going out dog everybody. Like that was my whole mindset. But then I seen like, all right, it was guys coming in that's like 30 years old, and I'm like, they not faster than me, they not bigger than me, they not they not stronger. So like, how are they making all these plays? So then I started looking like, so I started talking to Sherm. I was talking to Sherm, and it was just telling me like about the film study, like it like all routes follow each other and like stuff like that, like just giving me little nuggets like that. And then I started really like diving into film, and then that's how I took that next step.
Do you think that's taken an even bigger step now that you've got Brandon Staley in the building too, working with like percentages?
Oh yeah, for sure. With Staley being over here with us, I feel like he brings a different type of knowledge to the DB room. He kind of thinks like a player, like he thinks like us, like with like, if you're going against a fast guy, you need to get your hands on him. That's something I believe in too. So like, for a coach to say it, that's not out there playing, and I think the same thing. I got more confidence in him.
That makes sense. Tig, you've also said you've always had this natural instinct to be a ball hawk. Where's your film study, and what do you think you would credit your big jump from year 1 to year 2 to?
Paying attention to the details of football. I believe right now, I can go out there and coach the game, honestly, and coach it at a very high level as well. My biggest leap, this year will be more of just getting the reps, because it's a difference from speaking it and actually going out there and seeing it, because I can speak it all day, but you want to get the feel for how the routes feel, how the runs feel. And the more you get the feel of things, the more experience you get, the more comfortable you get in it. So from last year, from only playing 5 games in the regular season, to this year, we'll be on week 6,
week 7 now,
week 7.
Yeah.
Yo,
I still haven't even had a full season yet, but I'm constantly improving, constantly getting better, and that's where I'm gonna take my game at.
Both of you, this is all you know, right? Drafted by San Francisco, still pretty early in your careers. All you know is a star-studded roster. So to make a name for yourself on a team like this, how much harder is it to do that?
oh, it's actually it's extra hard. You got
Fred,
Nick, Trent, Christian, Juice,
Kittle.
Ye, Kittle, Debo, Brock, Pooney.
You keep going, yeah.
You got so many guys.
Man,
I mean, I feel like that's why I enjoy coming to work every day. Just being around all these good players, good people. I'd be happy to actually be here. And actually to go play football with these guys, because it's like somebody's gonna do something crazy that's just like, bro, wow, like
Facts.
I'm playing with one of the best players in the world. Like,
It's fun. Like, everybody trying to get to the ball. Everybody want to get that tackle. Demo came to me the other day talking about he got the TFL against the Seahawks when it was clearly
Yeah.
my tackle.
they
but
sent me the clip,
But it
and
was
they gave
clearly-
him the tackle.
You know what I mean?
So
It's-
why y'all send it to me?
Because he was celebrating, I wiped it off like a regular play. I should have got up celebrating.
That
They would have
was
sent me the clip.
So
But-
how competitive is it in this
But that's
room?
it's
how it
real
is, though.
competitive.
That's how it
it's
is.
real competitive, though.
That's
I would
how
say
it
that.
is.
So
but
as
it's
much
never
as-
like a
as
I
much
want
as you
somebody
guys,
to do bad competitive.
of
It's always
course,
like-
Yeah.
as much as you guys are cheering each other on, how much competition is going
It's
on
a lot.
at the same time?
Well,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
lot
just
of
say it right
competition.
here. I got the best hands in the DB room.
Nah, no, he
So
don't. No, he don't.
if
They know
anybody
who got the
thinks
best hands.
otherwise,
They know who
we
got
can
the best.
go
hand.
a catch off.
I catch
Do
on.
that.
Man,
Catch off.
I could play wide receiver if I wanted to. I could play wide receiver.
All
But
right,
nah,
we're
that's
gonna
how
have to test that theory.
that's how competitive it really is. Like even not even just the DBs, the defense though. Like yeah, like we're competing against another team, but it's also a race to that ball. Like I'm trying to get to the ball before you.
Yeah.
You know. And,
That's a scary thought, but a good thought.
nah, yeah,
It is scary.
yeah,
It
cause
is scary because if you're walking, you're wrong.
right,
If you're walking, you're wrong.
yeah, you'll stick out like a sore thumb on this defense.
When you name all the amazing players, not just on this defense, both sides of the ball, what's one play when you think about it, you're just kind of in awe of this person, if you've got a play in mind?
You said a play
Yeah.
where
Fred, man.
Fred, I was just about to say that.
Fred like the OG. Like I'm on his heels though. Like I'm on Fred heels, and that's like out of respect and out of me as a competitor. Like Fred is a heck of a player. Like this
Good
guy,
catch there.
this guy can like. This guy is.
He can do stuff Superman can.
Yeah, like he's Superman at the middle linebacker spot, the number one linebacker in the NFL. You know, and it's not even close. But
It's not.
dude is selfish when it comes to tackles and interceptions. Like you see
Like,
how
he
he stole my
real, like, he's
interceptions.
greedy.
He greedy, like he
I
greedy.
think you want that, though.
No,
You
no, it's
want
not. I'm not
that.
saying anything bad
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Fred. I'm just saying like that's who he is, and that's who I want Fred to be.
Mm-hmm.
But that's who I am. I want all the tackles and the interceptions and stuff. So it's a healthy competition, you know, between the defense of who's going to get
I'm
the tackle.
excited to see the stat sheet at the end of the year. We'll
Oh
see
yeah,
who
we
grabs.
fighting for it. We fighting for it. That's why we run into the ball. We hitting each other running into the ball.
Man.
As long as you don't get hurt, that's all that matters. When you think of your own careers, pretty early, do you have a favorite play that you've made? The scoop
No,
and-
actually-
the scoop
actually
and
that-
score was pretty cool. 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, on the birthday.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
memorable.
Yeah, that was But I would say my favorite play is probably the Cowboys interception. I feel like the Cowboys interception
It's a good one.
that like started me off, like even though I got an interception the week before that. But that one, oh my God. It was in the beginning of the game too. So that like made it even better. 0-0. Just to see the look on the QB face after that.
Tig, what about you? Favorite play of your career so far? You're only in year 2, so plenty more to go.
Man, I got some plays that's gonna come out. It's just gonna be like, wow, you know. But as of right now, I gotta say, sheesh.
Bro, you want me to tell you the play?
You talking about Super Bowl?
Yes. What?
If we would've
You got
won,
an
that would've been my-
interception in the Super Bowl.
I was
That'd have been my
wondering.
favorite. If we would have won.
That was
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
my favorite. But I gotta go with the.
I had so many dreams before that game that I was gonna do that.
Are you mad you didn't?
What? Oh yeah, for sure. The Super Bowl. That's the biggest game in the world. You got an
Yeah.
interception in there.
Yeah,
That's,
that was crazy.
wow.
Super Bowl's crazy. That's
Like-
definitely the one of my favorites, man. But I like that Seahawks interception against Nah, not in a while. When it came to Levi, I feel like that was pretty dope. Yeah, that
Yup.
was pretty dope.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. But I got so many more on the way though. They on the way.
So I think one thing a lot of people don't realize is that you two have been very fortunate and have been part of really good teams. You've only experienced NFC championships or better. Obviously, you've only had one full season, but
What you-
NFC championship or better. How crazy is it to think of that?
What you mean by that though? Like
I mean, oh,
been a part of like good teams. Like you talking about just the NFL?
Good teams here. Like you've only
Oh, you
ever
talking about
known
NFL?
deep
Okay.
playoff runs.
I thought you was going back to college. I was
No,
about to say
no, no,
something
no.
that was going to be.
when you
to
think
be my-
about that, you've
nah,
only
no. In college, I won the Rose Bowl.
No, hey, I did too.
You forgot my Oregon team.
I
We
did
was
too.
stacked with
I-
Oregon
in
too.
the pros.
I don't think
in
y'all
the
beat Penn
pros.
State, but we going to
Justin
pros.
Herbert,
Do you think about that though?
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah, I
Panay
think
Sewell.
about that. I think about that.
You've been
Troy
to
Down.
3 straight NFC championships and a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Like, What is your first reaction when you say that out loud?
I feel like it actually is crazy because my first year here, like we had lost some games and still went to the NFC. So then I was like, in my head, I was like, man, we really good. Like we really good. Like I ain't know what to expect. Like just coming to the NFL and then we lose. You know, we lost all these games and then like we turned it all the way around and went on a run. It was crazy. So I didn't know what to expect. But then that next year, like I'm like, we just went to the NFC and we had a bad start. So I'm like, next year,
2022, yeah.
Yeah, the next year I'm like, bro, we got the same team. Like, this is the standard now. Like, so after that, we just been rolling ever since. Like, just going to NFC, Super Bowl. So I mean,
who's someone that you think deserves a little more love? Can be on either side of the ball.
Demo,
who you got?
Demo. Gotta be Demo. Dre Greenlaw too.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like Dre is so like underrated. Like it's crazy. Like
I think not in the Bay Area. Everyone gives him his flowers here.
Oh
but
yeah,
across
he need
the
a
league,
worldwide,
across
though.
the league,
Across the league,
worldwide.
yeah.
I feel like he should be like talked about because it's like
the enforcer.
I mean, I know he's hurt right now, but he one of them guys that you got him on your team and you know he gonna ride. So I feel like what he's done in the league and how many like plays he been making, and he don't get a lot of credit for it.
I think once that comeback is complete, everybody's real excited to have him back.
Oh yeah,
Definitely, man, definitely.
All right, outside of football, we all got to see a sneak peek of both of you playing some college football, Madden.
Talking about the scripted game we played.
No,
Oh,
that wasn't
scripted.
scripted. It wasn't scripted.
scripted.
It wasn't scripted. It's never
Zach
scripted.
came to me, right?
That's exactly what Zach told me we was having a podcast.
If y'all don't know who
yesterday.
Zach is, right?
He told me we was having a podcast yesterday. So that's why I wore this Oregon stuff because I won in NCAA.
Oh my goodness, man.
You know.
How often does this happen?
Oh, this
All the time.
this is normal. His last two games,
I'm
he's
winning.
lost.
I got the most wins though.
His last.
I got the most wins.
Okay, if you beat me when the first game, when the game first came
I got
out,
the
like
most
we
wins.
just downloaded it. That's our first game, and you win. I give you that.
When they tally it up, they're gonna say who got the most wins, and it's gonna be me.
But they always say you only as good as your last, and your last two.
Where else?
Man,
Come on
if
now.
y'all want to know the script, just ask
Come
me.
on
I'll
now.
tell
What's the
y'all the
script?
script.
Are you always Ducks, always Penn State? Does it switch?
Nah, he tried to use Ohio State. I know the Big Ten is
Don't
gonna
say
get
that.
mad at
Don't
him.
say
I
that.
know.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
they go.
That's
he
kinda
tried to-
sacrilegious,
He tried to use
actually.
Ohio State one time.
They got
so,
the game.
So
They
I
got-
said, you gonna go to a different team. You know, we were still the Pac-12 at that time. So I said, I'm gonna go play with USC. I play with USC.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You seen what we did to USC this past weekend?
They won in a dogfight. It was a nail biter.
Wasn't a nail biter.
How
was
do you
3
feel
points.
being fellow
Wasn't
Big
nobody.
Ten schools together now?
I'm happy about that because
wish
I'm
it happened
I'm
sooner.
tired of these dudes in the locker room be always saying Pac-12 ball ain't good.
Dang.
I'm tired of that. It's like the same controls. Like they both it looks the same, to be honest.
I
It's
didn't
just
realize
like-
it's been 10 years, right? Since
Yeah.
like the.
Yep, 2014 was the last one.
That's crazy.
It's actually better than
Then it was.
than Madden,
Yeah.
NCAA. I was like,
Yeah, because Madden got my overall. I don't like
Yeah,
how
then
they
they
got
got, like,
me right
the-
now.
yeah, Madden. What's up? Y'all think I'm slow?
Yeah, I don't like
Y'all got me at a 91
It's a
speed,
difference.
bro.
Demo,
What?
let me
I
tell
went
him this.
21-4.
Madden. It's a difference between 40-yard speed and
Game speed, yeah.
These guys
For sure.
can run 4-1, 4-2, whatever they run, running straight with no objective but to run straight. But when you got to think and run at the same time, it's a completely different game. So we need to add the game speed stat in Madden.
For
gotta
context
fix
for
that.
the
No love.
viewers, what are the Madden scores for each of you?
I'm like a 73 overall or something like that.
I don't even
What
remember. I think I'm like a 79,
Okay.
but I'm a 91 speed,
You've
And we
pleaded
on
your
the
case.
93 acceleration.
Second part of this podcast, you've both been on it, so you know we got some fan questions.
Talk to
I'm
us.
going to fire them away. DS 0509 wants to know, growing up, which player was your biggest football inspiration and what did you take from their game?
Wait, you said football?
Football inspiration.
I would say Deion Sanders because his swag was different. Like to pull up to the combine in a suit and run that 40 and then get up out of there after you then break the charts. Like it's crazy. That's like something I would do. For sure.
I believe too.
Like
for me, I'm gonna have to go. Man, this guy Reggie Bush, man. Reggie Bush.
See,
because I used to play running back. Like I used to play running
that's
back.
What I'm saying.
And I was official.
Inspiration with swag on the field. I'm going Deion Sanders, but if we talking about because I used to play running back too, and Reggie Bush.
You have told me this.
Reggie Bush was my favorite running back.
Nah, I seen his
When did
highlights.
you guys tap out though? Senior year of high school?
No, I was prepared when I went to junior college.
Okay.
Right.
Let me read the stats.
I was prepared to be a running back or a quarterback when I first stepped on campus in junior college. Coach was like, we need a corner and all that other stuff. I'm like, I can do it. I'm an athlete coach. I can go out there and play corner. And I went out there and played corner my first year. But I was prepared to go in there and be either Reggie Bush or Tom Brady.
I had 108 carries. 108 carries.
I had all the
for
carries.
1,000 yards, for 1,172 yards and 17 touchdowns.
What's that, middle school or high school?
This high school.
Oh, all right. I was talking middle school, but all right, we're going to go.
Middle school.
She said growing up. Inspiration
4,000
growing
yards
up.
as a middle schooler.
Middle schooler, I was
That's
getting the ball. I was scoring 5 touchdowns.
And then I
a
had
game.
663 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. And then I threw for 600 yards and 6 touchdowns.
That's career stats?
That's my senior.
That's senior year? I definitely outscored you then.
Never.
I probably threw for 10 touchdowns, ran for 10 touchdowns. Go watch my high school tape.
You
man.
ran for 10 touchdowns. I ran for 17.
I played wide receiver. I played running
Me
back,
too.
quarterback,
Quarterback.
tight end, D end, linebacker, safety,
Were you guys
corner.
throwing the balls to yourself and then running it in?
I could have.
Nah, see, I have.
I really could have. Do you think West Coast football is better than East Coast football? Do we know what? I don't even want to hear that answer because I know you're gonna say the wrong answer.
I'm going to say West Coast.
Yeah, you play for the Niners. What you talking about?
Yeah, you are on a West Coast team.
No,
Got him.
The team is on the West Coast, but all the players are not from the West Coast.
Majority.
We got a lot of East Coast players on the team. Yeah, East Coast, South. It ain't too many guys from the West Coast on the squad.
But they all love the West Coast.
You know who's from the West Coast? Your favorite, Fred Warner.
Yeah. See?
Fred might have been born somewhere else, though.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure he's like a San Marcos native, if I remember correctly. Like from
San Marcos.
like the San Diego area.
Fred
Fred might be from a different planet, though. Never know.
Also
he like
that.
a Greek god.
Yeah.
He a Greek god.
Fred
He
might
do
be from a
everything
different-
right.
Yeah. Fred
I ain't never seen nobody do everything. You don't
Fred-
want to do nothing wrong. Nothing. Tie your shoes on real quick. This man don't want to do nothing wrong.
He wired different.
Nothing
That's why
wrong.
I
He don't
say
do nothing wrong.
Yeah, he from
Even
somewhere
walk
else.
proper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Fred.
Okay, what's the best thing you've had on the West Coast food wise?
Hiro Nori.
Okay, respect. I really like
Hiro
the ramen.
Nori.
Yes.
The ramen spot is the best spot over here.
And it's down the street.
Yeah, right down the street. It's the
From
best
Levi
spot.
Stadium.
It ain't
It
no
ain't better
other
than In-N-Out.
spot. It's better in and out because it's better for
Nah,
your
we
gut.
talking about food.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't
The
better.
ramen spot is the best spot around here. I ain't ran into a spot, not a restaurant, not a high end restaurant that's better than Hiro Nori down the
Like-
street.
Get this man a sponsorship.
Like-
I'm
Here
ready
in
to
North.
franchise Hiro Nori on the East Coast.
Like food.
Man, food.
It's ramen.
Better
It's
than
really
Ramen is
good.
ramen. It's like noodles, bro. I tried to go home and make the noodles myself. It ain't the same, bro. It's something special they putting in the broth.
Nah, you got to get the cups, the noodle cups.
Nah.
The
It's
instant
better than them. It's
Nah.
better than the noodle cups, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's better.
We
I
ain't
never
finna
had
do
no
this right
noodles.
now.
And I've been eating noodles my whole life. And I ain't never had no noodles
All
like
right,
that.
Demo, this is your time to shine. Best thing you've had in the Bay Area food wise.
The best thing.
Patty melt. In and out solid. It's
Go
solid.
get you a. You got to get you a double Only cheese, ketchup, and spread.
That spread be fire though.
Yeah.
That spread.
Animal
be
style
fire.
fries, no grilled onions.
Animal style fried. What's that? I ain't because
With
them
the
fries
island.
not too good at In-N-Out.
You gotta get the Thousand Island.
They put cheese. You'll
And
probably
cheese.
like this. It
It's
sounds
the
like
same,
you're
like
That's
Yo,
called animal fries. I'm gonna go try
Animal
that.
style fries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try
No
that.
grilled. You like onions?
Yeah.
so it's like cheese, spread, grilled onions.
On the fries?
Yeah.
You can get chopped chilies if you really want to get crazy there.
You tripping?
That sound good. I
It
might
is
go
really
try
good.
that because
Yeah.
the regular fries trash. No disrespect to In-N-Out.
Yeah, the regular
Love
fries
to
is
work
like
with y'all,
the
but-
regular fries is like cardboard.
Yeah, y'all gotta fix them fries.
But they hit sometimes when you hungry. Like you hungry, like they hit sometimes.
All right. Thank you so much for being here today. And for everyone that is listening to You've Got Mail podcast, make sure to leave your own questions on our 49ers YouTube community page and make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That's it from us.
We out.
Niners, protect your teeth and your budget with dental plans from Delta Dental. Get fumble-free dental coverage today.